Space. This is your boy Juice Wonder with another episode of Smoke and Jokes, where we discuss today's topics while indulging in the greatest of herbal essences. And today's show is brought to you by 50 Shades of Grey. Make no mistake, there are 50 Shades of Grey. All right. I was just coming up with these little, little slogans for the herbals. You know what I'm saying? Don't pay me no mind. Don't pay me no mind. You know what I'm saying? See, I got my little tweezers here so I can pull it out of the jar. Got my jar. Hold on, let me make sure you see it. Got my jar. So, got my bud. See, nice little size right here. All right. Put that up there. Nice another one. Nice little other small one. All right. It's only right we talk about Snoop on a weed show. Right? So this is my thing. I seen the video. You know? I seen the video of what appears to be Snoop Dogg. Right? Now, I'm gonna show the video. Right? Hold on, I'm over here getting this weed ready. Right? So, I'm gonna show a video of what appears. He's saying it's not him. Right? He's saying no, that's not me. Right? Hold on. See here. All right. See here. Hold on. Spread a look. Pardon me. All right, let me scroll through here real quick. That I've been on. I had to go. Wait. Hold on. Okay. This is an image, right? Now the person inside here is saying that no. I mean the person Snoop is saying no that this person is not him, right? That's what Snoop is saying. Me, right? Let me see. Oh, I didn't even show y'all. My fault. I didn't even pull it up. Here we go. Hold on. I got some. Got a vehicle over here, so let me pull this up. This is a video, right? Which appears. It says Snoop Dogg spotted dressed in drag. It's a short clip. All right. Now he's saying that no, that's not him. Right? He's saying no, that's not him. Now, it's not for me to argue with you on whether or not that's Snoop Dogg. Right? All I'm saying is this: if it is Snoop Dogg, it doesn't surprise me. You know what I'm saying? Because he's always not. Hold on, when I say this, I'm not gonna make it seem like I'm saying he was on some some gay stuff. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is he's like five heartbeats. And you got the light skinned dude who no matter what, like as the times changed, he tried to keep up with the times. For me, that's Snoop Dogg, right? Snoop Dogg is somebody that the West Coast wouldn't let die because he represented an image, a culture. You understand what I'm saying? That you know people didn't have a problem with. So he could, no matter what he did, the West Coast is loyal. There's one thing I'm gonna say about the West. The West is some loyal riding ass motherfuckers. They riders. So, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. The West, the West impact on hip hop was a barrage of of um gang banging um rhymes, artists. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like um they were real solid artists that came out the West. I'm not saying there wasn't. Cube was a solid artist, is a solid artist that came out the West. So there are many artists that came out the West that were solid and are solid. I mean, as far as um the art form. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that it's not a gimmick. And if it is, they work in the gimmick well. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the gimmick is, it's so smooth on them that you overlook it. Whereas somebody like Snoop, you always seeing him trying to find an identity. You understand what I'm saying? Snoop always tries to find an identity. So for me, as I pause it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's a possibility. I don't know with the gold chain type of thing. I don't know if it's a fake chain. You know what I'm saying? But only thing I would base it off of a possibility being Snoop is the the I don't know, like the jewelry. Outside of that, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know if it was him or if it wasn't. I don't know. I don't care. Like some people be like, "Yo, I hope it ain't Snoop." I don't care. Like he's always been that type of person. Like to be honest with you, outside of Doggy Style, he probably only has songs here and there, and those are collabos. So it's not like, you know, um, I think Snoop was just the face of Aftermath. And with that, that was the face of like, the West Coast. Because it seemed like the West Coast really only had label moments. Like it wasn't like I'm trying to think of somebody on the East Coast where it didn't really matter where they went per se. They were just, what I'm saying, like that artist. You know what I mean? So on the West Coast, I feel like labels had terms. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like six labels or four labels even rocking and going hard on the West Coast at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You just got a label, then you might have another, my boys up in the Bay, E40 and them, the click. You know what I'm saying? Which my man and shit, cause my people's out west. I'd actually gave him Sibo. I traded Nas's first album, cause I know what I'm saying, I can get it. And Nas's Illmatic for Sibo's Gas Chamber. You know what I'm saying? And um, like that was my boy from out in Seaside, California. It's my homie and shit. And so I passed it to him. You know what I'm saying? And that was that. Like, cause he never heard of Nas. Like, this is when Nas album first came out, and this is when I knew that Nas would have an impact because here goes somebody who just heard it and was like determined to get it. And I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's my nigga here, man. Rock out, take it with you and shit. You know what I'm saying? So And I fuck with that SIBO. That's when I learned about E40 and the whole click movement through him. You know what I mean? Like, cause like there'll be things happening and you won't know until they blow up. But we were dealing with each other. You know what I'm saying? When the labels were developing. So me and my homeboy, you know what I'm saying? We chilling, dealing with each other on two different coasts as far as information and things like that. So, you know, he's giving me the information that's popping up immediate where, mainstream ain't really on it yet. And I'm giving him, things, on our side that, we would think it was mainstream because it was in our local area without knowing that it might have not been touching everywhere in the country. And people might have not been on it because they like, yeah, whatever. You know what I mean? It might have not been that sound that they was looking for at that time. So just with that, I'm gonna say, like I said, if this is Snoop, I'm not surprised. You know what I'm saying? He gospel, reggae, just trying to, he just, I'm about to say, man, he just a guy trying to find himself, trying to find his identity. It could be, cause I heard, his son last year, came out, I guess like in a certain kind of way. So, I don't know if I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just know that this is the time, this is the trend, and if you can have guys like Whack 100 justifying snitching, why wouldn't Snoop be able to dress up, like a female? Like, you understand what I'm saying? It's like everybody is being trained to just accept whatever you see. So then when you want to know if, there's programming involved, if this is Snoop Dogg, yes, he's a part of the programming, the Martha Stewart's and all of that. If it ain't Snoop, I still stand by what I feel as far as always trying to, chase a trend. I said this way before this video. Like, if you can go, matter of fact, I think like um I was showing a clip of some lady like in a corny ass rap video, but even inside there, I was talking about Snoop and like how you can't find um five solo songs of Snoop, meaning that songs without him, even with like a guest appearance on the hook, no Pharrell, no nothing. Just take five Snoop songs. I can give you three easy. Murder was the case. Um, um, what was that shit? 187. No, but he had that with somebody. Um, he got some stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna say you can't get five though. That's what I would say. You can't get five. When I say five, I mean classic, like shit that yeah we could all agree that was not some shit you would play in your house and you liked it. You know what I'm saying? Some shit that was like when he was with Master P, a song or some shit like that. That's some shit you a personal shit. I'm talking about universally. You know what I'm saying? Snoop ain't got five solo songs. I'm sorry to say it. So, and I'm not sorry to say it. You know what I'm saying? I never liked Snoop as an artist. I think he's I don't know. I think he's overrated. I think he's you know he came in the game off of Interscope and Dr. Dre. And just like Exhibit, who went on to do Pimp My Ride and all of the, a lot of Eminems, and I think he's just the senior in that class. You know what I'm saying? Inside that school of aftermath, he's the senior. Like you know what I'm saying? Like everybody knows him. You know what I'm saying? So I think that people have just become conditioned to looking the other way without saying, "Yo, come on, man, stop the buffoonery." Because if you didn't start the buffoonery, we wouldn't be here today. You understand what I'm saying? It's like if you didn't stop the buffoonery with Lil Wayne, you would have never had a Young Thug. And if you would have stopped the buffoonery with Young Thug, you would have never had a Little Nas X. That might sound strange to you. You might not understand it. Go do your math. Do the calculations to what I said. I said if you would have stopped Lil Wayne, you wouldn't have had a Young Thug. I said if you would have stopped the Young Thug, you would have never had a Little Nas X. You just do the math to that. You figure out what I'm trying to say. You know, and I'm gonna just leave that alone. But I'm gonna go over here. I wanna cruise through these articles. I didn't really pick out any article. That's the thing. I said I'm gonna do it with y'all while I'm here. I didn't know if Okay, let's start from the top here. Hold on, let me switch this up on y'all. All right. So it says here, new vaccine mandates. This is where I usually read that from right here. It goes, this is CNET. Okay, it goes new vaccine mandates for 100 million Americans. Everything to know. Y'all want to go into this? Let's go. Let's cruise for first real quick. See what else we got. Police investigate death of 9-year-old fatally struck by car in Grand Prairie parking lot. Police investigating death of 9-year-old fatally struck by car in a parking lot. Yeah, I think I would be investigating that too. That sounds suspicious. I would investigate that. Oh, that's some ad. Okay, it goes with Roe vs. Wade in jeopardy. Abortion right activists plan to change in strategy, right? They know that Roe versus Wade is, about a woman's right to have to be able to perform an abortion. The courts is not taking away a woman's right to have an abortion, so they're gonna fail. It's not telling you you don't have a right to an abortion. It's telling you that you have to do it within a certain time frame. You're beefing that you have to do it within a certain time frame. I don't see how that's gonna stand up in court as an argument. I'm sorry. It's not like they're saying there's no abortions in the state. They're saying that they don't if anybody is caught doing it after that time. You understand what I'm saying? That's all they're saying. So, I stand with Texas. I'm gonna let you know that. I don't support abortion at all. I'm gonna let you know that. I feel like sustain. You know what I'm saying? Sustain yourself. Wrap up. There's many options. You wanted to feel it, or you wanted the next person, and right? Whatever comes with that, you got to deal with that. If it comes down to other things, where a person is put into a certain situation, violated through, acts that are despicable, you know what I'm saying? That's a different story. But as far as just, using it as a dumping station, I'm not with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with it. Hold on, people. got it on ending. I wasn't ending the show. Hope nobody left. But got to grab my Bluntvilles. I don't know if you can see them. You know, my Bluntvilles. I don't do the Duchess. Tell you that all the time. We don't do the Duchess. We will not be calling the enslavers of the people masters, giving them money to call them master at that. Sorry. Take your Duchess and pass them on the left hand side. That probably went over your head, but it didn't go over mine. Arkansas's governor, Asa Hutchinson, federal mandates fuel resistance to vaccination. You can see the government's officials are pushing hard for this. Right? 911 truther, conspiracy theorist, ousted from Ground Zero Memorial Ceremony by police. Get your stupid ass out of here, okay? Get your stupid ass down. Talk about 9/11 wasn't real, right? Fuck out of here. 9/11 was very much real. I don't know if they helped them do it. Can't tell you that. You know what I'm saying? But I do know there ain't no fucking buildings where they used to be. So sit your stupid ass down and shut the fuck up. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about you. I don't understand why you escorted them out, though. It's a public place. I think that's violation. I think she has a right to be there unless she's yelling over the speakers or something. But I don't see why you would eject her. Maybe if you got to read that story to find out. If I care. Right? Students who removed thousands of 9/11 flags from a college memorial said it was a protest against Islamophobia and U.S. military, I guess. In U.S. military. Okay. Um, I don't know if I mean, white America. I hate when people say America, like even when black people say it, like, yo, America don't care. Like, what do you just say? White people don't care. Stop saying America. Like, I'm an American. I'm in America, motherfucker. I care. What the fuck are you saying? Don't fucking put everybody under that banner. You know what I'm saying? Say white people or Chinese or whatever the fuck race you got a beef with. Don't say America as a whole. Everybody in America don't fucking roll with that, and so people on the outside listen to that, and they start thinking that we all fall in that line. Nah, man, don't fucking do that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I'm personally not running around taking no flags down, but I mean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? A customer who refused to wear a mask in a Wells Fargo bank waited in the parking lot to violently ambush the manager at the end of the day. I read that earlier today, I believe. Um, they do not want corporate to know. Okay, I read this earlier. Subway workers suspended after footage of her fighting armed robber goes viral. Congratulations once again, sis. I wish you didn't do it, but if you gotta do it, make sure it's to save your life. The one question you should always ask your server before ordering, CDC says. Stephen Breyer says he doesn't intend to die on the Supreme Court, but decided not to retire. Oh, okay. Well, that's your fucking business. U.S. shoots down pair of Iranian drones attacking Iraqi airport. Spectators catch falling cat with a flag at a Florida stadium. That's nice. That's nice. Three arrested for shooting that left seven injured, including 3-year-old child. I hope this is the thing that happened out in North Carolina. To be honest with you, um, I truly do. I truly hope. Let me close these up real quick. Um, I truly hope. Let me open this. Window. All right. Three arrested in shooting, and that left seven injured, including 3-year-old child. Let me see if this is. Oh, this is South Illinois. Okay, we can get back to that then. Um, let's see here. Charlie Sheen responds after 17-year-old daughter claims he was trapped in she was trapped in abusive home. Wow. Okay. Women in Texas will take back control of their reproductive health care by leaving the state or going to Mexico to have abortions. Whatever, right? You see, that's what it just shows you, man. I can't even argue with you. Surgeon General Merkley says the Biden administration's COVID 19 vaccine mandate for employers is legal and appropriate. Other voices. I am resigning from the pro life movement. Researchers say they have found an antibody that creates long COVID. University apologizes to medical students who was given a yellow card warning. Wait, yellow card warning for wearing an inappropriate dress. Okay, whatever. Um, a Missouri cafe converted itself into a private club with $1 membership fees to avoid mask mandate rules, but a court shut it down. I don't understand that. Florida woman dies days after being booked into jail. Surgeon General just issued this danger warning. Chinese state media Chinese state media warns of severe military measures if Taiwan offers and U.S. changes name. Oh, okay. Video of Florida state cheerleader goes viral after loss. Honolulu conceals to destroy Hawaiians stairways of heaven. I hope they don't do that. Let's see. Sisters receive backlash for performing viral TikTok trend in front of their mom's open casket. Hey, maybe the moms like that. Who knows, man? You know, everybody's household ain't Steph. You know, everybody's household ain't Steph. I understand you communists are trying to come in here. You know, you initiating the snitching and all of that because that's how you planning to take over. You know, so you go ahead. You go ahead with that. You know what I'm saying we see you. We see you. Trust me, we see you. But let these young girls do what they want to do. If they not harming nobody, was the mother happy? You don't know. How do you know if the mother wasn't pleased to see her daughters doing that? Huh? Who were you to judge somebody? I'm gonna go into some of these articles. You know what I'm saying? Let me just get this weed prepared. turned out. I like an even burn. You know, forgive me if you see me a little anal over here. You know, like I'm performing surgery or some shit. Okay. Weed, get my weed. Hope everybody is having a good day. You know, hope everybody is blessed and all of those type of things. And mainly, I hope you got some weed without the seeds. Hopefully, I taught you how to roll the L. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, if you got anything from this, you said, wait a minute. I just learned how to roll the L. You know? That's what you're going to say. You're going to be like, wait a minute. Look at that there. Got a little stick on the thing right here. Okay. You understand? Got the little sniffles. Hope it ain't the vid. You know? Okay, okay. So what y'all want to do? Y'all want to go into these sisters first? Let's give the sisters some shine. Let's see what the sisters got to say. How did they defend themselves against the attack? Come on, let's go inside here and see how they defended themselves. Okay. Says, sisters receive backlash for performing viral TikTok trend in front of their mom's open casket. Right. It says, humor is a great way to cope um, with a variety of emotions, stress, anxiety, nervousness, and is often how I deal with situations I don't know how to react to. Yeah, me in an uncomfortable situation, that's when I usually come up with asshole statements and shit like that, knowing it's kind of inappropriate, but I don't do it to be inappropriate. It is just, your mind ain't thinking, so you just, then you wouldn't really know anyway because that's just me or the natural. So you wouldn't know what I was um doing it out of nervousness or sheer confidence in what I'm saying, because it kind of like looks the same. You know what I'm saying? Unless you really, really paid attention, you're like, oh shit. Okay. So it goes react. React to. It says, these sisters took their coping mechanism to the next level when they filmed a TikTok following a viral trend that involved a song called Ricky and Morty at their mother's funeral. Right? In the talk, in the viral TikTok, the sisters sing Ricky and Morty in front of their mother's casket. TikTok is no stranger to wild and outlandish trends, but the Rick and Morty dance trend is actually not one of those. Okay, it says not one of those. Where we at? It started when Soldier Boy's song devoted to the Adult Swim show Ricky and Morty resurfaced after season five's final aired earlier this week. Okay. So it says, some teens put the song on and do a dance, asking viewers to rate who did the best or sometimes adding their own twist on it. Okay. On those twists comes from TikTok users, well, whatever, who posted a video with her sister in front of their mom's open casket singing the song instead of performing the dance. The subtitle in the video says, Day one of singing Ricky and Morty to our mom until she comes back from the dead. So I guess you're going to be singing this a long time. Not to be funny, but shit. if singing that song could bring people back, trust me. There'd be a lot of people out here singing, sisters. I hear y'all. And I mean basically keep singing. Nobody is mad at you. I'm not mad at you. You know what I'm saying? This okay, it goes the sisters have been receiving mixed response. The TikTok, which has received over 9 million views and has been liked by over 2 million people, but has received a lot of criticism. Okay. One of the comments by user Dizzy Jeanette says, I love dark humor, and I love dark humor. I really do. But this just doesn't sit right. Someone else commented, people mourn death and cut it off with a surprise face. To which the creator replied, it was very therapeutic. You know, that's what it was. Let these people deal with things in their own way. Let them deal with it in their own way. They didn't knock over her casket or nothing like that. You know, was there no wilding out? I mean, think about it. You see people go to these type of things and all type of chaos, fighting and all type of things. These girls just sung a song. That's it. Just sung a song to their mother. Sure, it happens to be a TikTok trend. You know what I'm saying? But for them, it's gonna be forever. That trend, you're not gonna remember them all. TikTok got new trends every 3 seconds, man. There's like 80 trends on TikTok right now. And even those, and out of those trends, one of them is gonna be the big trend. You see what I'm saying? So don't even worry about it. They won't even remember, but you will. I hope y'all remember forever. And this joint so sweet that even when I was biting the paper as I'm breathing, I could taste them 50 shades. I could taste them. This might be too big of an L. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look at this shit. Them old school L's. That's why I be so fucked up smoking this shit like it's a, you know what I'm saying? So let's go. Let's close this up. Y'all sisters ain't do nothing wrong. We ain't mad at you. All right. So let's go. See, on September 9th, President Biden rolled out his administration's sweeping plan to curb the surge Delta variant and to address the slow pace of COVID 19 vaccination in the U.S. A, the new requirement mandate vaccines for all executive branch employees and contractors who do business with the federal government, as well as healthcare workers and Medicare and Medicaid facilities. Additional businesses with over 100 employees. Wait, businesses um with over 100 employees must require their workers to be vaccinated or tested weekly for the virus. You know what I'm saying? So they making it seem like it's something that we don't know. Oh, we know what it is. Oh, we know. Anybody fucking with the government, and since the government is giving out most of the money, you already know how this is going to go down. You know, they fed into your mind through, you know, especially hip hop, this good life. You understand what I'm saying? This wealth. And so now, if you want to indulge in that still, you're going to get them shots, buddy. You're going to get them shots like a Botox. You know what I'm saying? Police investigate death. Let's see. I seen something else. Bush. Okay, let's see what they're talking. Somebody letting some fireworks around here. For a half a century, the pro-abortion rights movements in America have been confined, confident that abortion would remain legal nationwide due to the Supreme Court 1973 ruling Roe vs. Wade. Year after I was born. And I'm Wade. Ain't that a bitch? You know what I'm saying? But now that confidence is shaken, the Supreme Court recent decision to let a Texas law limited abortion stand is a sign that the court very well could overturn Roe v. Wade next year in a Mississippi case, Dobbs versus Jackson, Women's Health Organization. I'm gonna look that up. I don't know about the this new Dobbs versus Jackson. I don't know about that. So forgive me if you hear me sniffling. Light up real quick. I don't know about that. Okay. It's a brave new world for those who believe abortion should remain legal for all in America. If national legalized abortion is overturned by the current Supreme Court, it could create a system where it is mostly illegal in some states and broadly legal in others. Okay, what it says here? It says the question is, what comes next? Where should pro-abortion rights movements move? Where should the pro-abortion rights movement focus its energy? See, so it's saying here that the most immediate issue is the law in Texas that has essentially banned the practice as soon as medical professionals can detect a heartbeat, which is usually at around 6 weeks of pregnancy. I'm gonna keep reading a little bit more here. The Justice Department on Tuesday announced it was suing the lone state, but is not clear how strong a case the federal government will have. On Thursday, Vice President Kamala Harris met at the White House with abortion rights activists, many of whom are most focused right now on helping women in Texas get to other states where they can legally have abortion. So, the movement is on. Teach the ladies how to still be killers. Teach them how to be killers. There's blood on your hands, in your lap. Sorry. I just had to throw that in. I'm sorry. Wasn't right. Wasn't right at all. All I'm saying is I'm on the side of what created what was inside of you. That life that's inside of you is the life that I'm support. You already here. Whatever you do, go through, went through, we can't change that. I'm here to say that life deserves to live. It was already there. It was destined for it to be here. That's why I'm not for abortion. I'm just not for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not against people doing it, like meaning that I'm not gonna frown my nose up at somebody and all of that type of stuff. I'm not doing all of that, but deep inside, I feel for that life that should have been there. That's just how I feel. It's not me looking down on the person and trying to make. I don't listen. I'm nobody. They for me to, you know, do none of that. But at the same time, I got a right to feel like, damn, that could have been our next whatever. That could have been our savior. That could have been the person to change everything. That's why I feel that way. I feel that the soldiers are needed. The war is on. The soldiers are needed, and getting rid of the soldiers is not a good look. See? Now look, somebody is saying what I'm saying, right? It says Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson, federal mandates fuels resistance to vaccination. Now, if you've been following me, you know I've been saying that. That's the number one thing that I'm telling the people. It's not that most people wouldn't take it. It's you deboing them. Some people just want to sit back and see for a minute. Let me just check. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you not like everybody is seeing everybody still running around? It doesn't. It's not adding up to what you're trying to force on. You know, Little Rock, Arkansas. Governor Asa Hutchinson said Sunday that the federal vaccination mandates announced by President Joe Biden last week hurt efforts to overcome the public's resistance to taking the COVID 19 vaccine. That's what I've been saying. I know they watching me. They listening to me. They hear me. The Republican governor has been notable in working to persuade reluctant Arkansas residents to be vaccinated against the coronavirus. But in an appearance on NBC Meet the Press, Hutchinson said that a comprehensive federal vaccination mandate hardens the resistance. The expense the expensive rules mandate that all employees with more than 100 workers require them to be vaccinated or tested for the virus weekly, affecting about 80 million Americans and roughly 17 million workers at health facilities that receive federal Medicare and Medicaid also will have to be fully vaccinated. Hutchinson said federal federal requirements are counterproductive, interfering with state vaccination efforts instead of supporting them. We talk about the fact that we've historically had vaccination requirements in school, he said, but those have always come at the state level, never at the national level. See, now he's saying what I've been saying. He's saying it. He's saying what I've always been expressing to y'all. You you can't force something on somebody and then think that they're gonna feel that that's a good thing. Here it is. We're over here trying to tell people, listen, it's real. The COVID-19 is real. That's not fake. That shit is dead ass real. Global warming is real. You know what's fake? Flat Earth is fake. Okay? That's fake. So if you're looking for something to be resistant to, be resistant to that flat Earth stuff. That's what you should be resistant to. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be resistant to the truth. Don't be out here wanting to fight and wow out at all of these establishments simply because people want to live. And you look at them as stupid because they asking you simply wear a mask. So there's two resistance. You know, people who was living the old way, and until they get bit, stung, you know, shot in the ass, they're not gonna believe that is real. That's just how it goes. That's just, you know, in every lifestyle that you see. It's just stupid motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? Like at some point you gotta go, whoa, 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 whoa. You a level of stupid now. Now you just made it to a level of stupid. Certain things you see, you gotta say, hey, stupid! Sit your ass down! Shut your mouth, stupid! Hey! Slow down! You're not that slow! Slow down! Cause you're not that slow! That's what you gotta tell people. You gotta approach them like that. You know? Just slow them down. Tell them the truth. Like, yo, listen. You're not saying something that's real bright right now. If you think COVID-19 ain't real, you're about as stupid as the motherfuckers that you talking to, and they believe you. It's real. Is the vaccine real? How do we know? It just popped up out of nowhere. It came at a time when people was going through other transitions, and all of a sudden, you know, it just leaves people edgy. That's all. That's all. Have patience and work with the people. Do more juvenile stuff. You know, vax that thing up. Try to get to the people. Let them argue about how that looks stupid. Let them do that. But you do not aid in the bed with the resistance. You're not helping. Telling somebody they forced to do something unless there's clear, like you putting out the, well, if you catch it, you know, the hospital beds are full, we're not doing nothing for you. You doing everything to persuade the people to take them shots. We get you. We get you. All I'm saying is this. Work different. Listen to this man right here. I think he's on to something. I don't know how bright he is, but he sounds like he's on to something. Try him out. You know? Let's see. What else it was something else that I saw. Let's see. Yeah, I wanted to see why they kicked her out. What did she do? Because I don't think she deserved to be kicked out. She's an American. It's 9/11. 9/11 happened on American soil. America has free speech. People have a right to believe or disbelieve whatever they want to. Some people believe that they're a woman inside or a man inside, but their body is different. Y'all allow that? Why can't this lady have her opinion on it being a conspiracy theory? I think she kind of cuckoo. I mean, considering the fact that I know that there was like 3 buildings there and they're not there no more. But who am I, right? Who the fuck am I? Don't pay attention to me. I don't know nothing. But I still feel like she's an American, so I don't see why you would be kicking her off the land. It says, a 9/11 truther was ousted on Sunday from the memorial ceremony that marked 20 years since the World Trade Center attack in New York. Okay, what it says? 9/11 should be something truth. Okay. The woman wearing, oh, so it tells you. The woman wearing a t-shirt which appears to read 9/11, they should be alive, truth and justice, was escorted from the solemn event by two police officers. The woman also wore a small blue ribbon similar to others attending the ceremony. So it was a whole group of about there, right? So it goes 9/11 truthers claim that the terrorist attack on September 2001 were an inside job by the U.S. government. Strong possibility. I mean, there's a lot of evidence that suggests that. I'm just saying, she has a right to that belief. There should be a section there, yeah. Yeah, you shine a silencer. She got the right to say that. What's the problem? A spokeswoman for the Port Authority said the 37-year-old woman, who has not been identified, has been taken to Mount Sinai Beth Israel Hospital for evaluation. Say less. Say less. I've been through that. I've been through that. You know, I kick the truth with y'all. I kick the truth. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers think like because you think a certain way that you crazy or something. So I know. They need to cover up. Now it makes it look like she telling the truth. You ain't got nothing on her. You can't arrest her for nothing. So you want to give her a hard time. The same way the legal system always do. It's like, what's that shit? Like getting a resistance arrest or disturbing the peace. Summons. You understand what I'm saying? One of those summonses that's just there to cover their tracks. It's not a real thing. Not to say that there's never a time for that. But all they gotta do is grab you and you go like this. Whoa, what you doing? You're resisting arrest. He's resisting it. Like they have a right to just grab you without letting you know anything. No, you got a right to be like, oh, what you doing? Why you grabbing me? Am I under arrest? Before you even get to say that, just simply because they touch you, you supposed to just what? Lay down and take it because what? And what? So then that means that they could just start snatching people off the street and everybody is supposed to just wonder what's going on. Like they just came, said they taking them. That sounds like, some Germany shit. I'm sorry, y'all preparing yourselves for something crazy here. You know, what the fuck, man? I'm not, like I said, I don't know. I'm not saying that she right or anything. I'm just saying she has a right for that. She got a shirt on. Okay, listen, man, this is a public place. I can wear whatever the fuck I want. I shouldn't be going to a mental hospital for that. The fuck kind of crazy shit is that? The Independent has reached out to the New York Police Department for comment. On September 11th, around 3,000 people were killed by Al-Qaeda hijackers who seized four passenger planes and flew them into World Trade Center's Twin Towers, the Pentagon, and a field in Pennsylvania. I don't understand. Like, those sound like, yeah, like how does one able to hijack one plane, right? To say that somebody could hijack two planes, right? To say you could hijack three planes on the same day. Like now you gotta start saying, well, what the fuck is going on here? Right? But then let's take it a step further and say we have four four planes taken at the same time, coordinated to fly off and handle these things at the same time. That's for you to figure out. You know, I don't think that she has she I don't think she has a, she has done anything for them to approach her in any way. It's a fact. If that's not something that's to be pondered as conspiracy, just that alone, just that alone, the difficulties of hijacking one plane with people with visas and watch lists and all of that, for them to pull off one plane, okay. Two, remember, all of this is happening at the same time. Two planes. If you ain't if you were not saying, damn, that's strange. Three, you supposed to really be, like pulling out the magnifying glass. Four, like there's really no magnifying glass needed at this point. It's kind of like in your face. Something is just not right. The way the buildings came, I remember 9/11. I was living in Atlanta. Me and my shorty actually woke me up and she was like, yo, a plane hit the building. And I was like, the World Trade Center. I rolled over, I looked, it was on the news. And as I'm looking at that plane, I'm like, oh, damn, at first I'm thinking she messing with me. So I'm like, damn, where? So I'm looking. And she's like, wow, just standing there looking. So I'm like, damn, that's crazy. As we're looking at that, we see the other plane, boom, bang. That's when we like, oh, shit. Nah, this is something else. And then to see them fall. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I remember that. I remember, 2001. I was down in Atlanta for about a year already. You know what I'm saying? So I remember that. I remember her waking me up like, yo, a plane just hit the World Trade Center. I'm like, what? Not really. I'm just looking like, oh, damn, that's crazy. When I seen the second one, I knew. I said, something not right here. And I got up, it was hurt for the people. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what's going on. Like I said, I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I do take time to ponder on the theory of a conspiracy. Why wouldn't you? I know that there are groups out there that's conspiring. Why wouldn't I underestimate this being one of them? That's all I'm saying. It just looks strange. I wouldn't be mad at her for wearing a shirt. Sorry. President Biden visited all three sites on Saturday. The former President George Bush, commander-in-chief at the time of the attack, spoke to Shankville, Pennsylvania, where United Flight 93 was brought down by passengers before it could reach its intended target of Washington, D.C. Kudos to those people on that plane. You know, kudos to you. You know, sorry for all of that. I'm sorry to hear that. You know, there's division in our country on who's doing what. You don't know no more. You know what I'm saying? You don't know no more. So I just feel she shouldn't have been ejected not simply for wearing a shirt. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking she was really. Remember, we scrolling through this together. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm thinking something else. I don't think she did anything wrong. Customers who refused to wear, read this, read that, not this, not this, doesn't intend to that. We care about you, don't care about you. Spectators catch, cat. I like cats, but I'm sorry, I don't wanna. Um, let's read this again. Let's see what this was. Three arrested for shooting that left seven injured, including 3-year-old child. Three people have been arrested for allegedly carrying out a mass shooting that injured seven, including a 3-year-old in South Illinois. Oh, in Southern Illinois. Um, Three suspects opened fire near the 6th Street and Martin Luther King Drive. Martin Luther King. You're Martin Luther King and you out here trying to kill your brothers and sisters. Who's crazy as it comes. Drive in East St. Louis, Illinois, around 4 p.m. Damn. Thursday, police said. The chaotic shoot in the chaotic shooting, Illinois State Police said that one of the shooting victims was a 25-year-old man who crashed the car he was driving into a Metrolink train. No passengers on the train were injured. Damn. They coming for you, partner. Y'all about as dumb as they come, right? The seven shooting victims were transported to area hospitals, and their conditions are unknown at the time, according to the press release. Police identified the victims as 49-year-old male. These are just the victims. I don't mean I'll read your names. Male, Belvy of Belleville, Illinois, a 24-year-old. These are just the ages of 53, or 53, a 38-year female, and a 20-year-old, 25-year-old who was driving. You know, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Like at some point in time, everybody handling these beefs, so-called beefs. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a show on that tomorrow. I gotta address the people. I'm gonna be addressing the people tomorrow. Um, cause this is I gotta say some things, and I really try not to, because people might be under the impression, like I said, of my capers, you know what I'm saying, within the street life, and might think that I was just as reckless or worse. You understand what I'm saying? Like, without understanding, you know, um, one's intentions. But like I said, things can go wrong, things can go south, and so with that, you know, everybody thinks they got things under control. They probably think they got that under control. But I really doubt it. If you got six guys, or three guys, fully armed and just shooting, I think their objective is to shoot everything out there. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't think up until you get caught, I think all of that would have probably been cool and funny. Like, yo, I heard the dude ran into the train. Yo, that was crazy, son. That type of a thing. You know what I mean? So let's see what this is. I think this will be the last one. I won't bog y'all down. It goes, researchers may have found an antibody that creates long COVID. Researchers in the University of Arkansas for Medical Science, UAMS, said they might have found the possible cause of lasting COVID 19 symptoms, and it might have to do with an antibody. Per Arkansas local news site THV11, the researchers said they discovered an antibody that will appear weeks after the initial infection. This antibody then attacks and disor- disrupts a key regulator of the immune system, and researchers told. In a press release, the researchers said the antibody will cause problems for the immune system by attacking um, an ismia, which looks to fight COVID 19. The attacking antibody will disrupt the enzymes, my fault, enzymes, which cause long COVID problems. So it's the enzymes that cause the problems? Okay. That's good to know. Everything that we found is consistent with this antibody um as the integrator of long instigator. My fault. You're listening. This week starting to kick in. Of long COVID. So as you can hear, I'm starting to relax. I ain't even up. I told you I can't be smoking this week. This is my last article and shit. So it's an exciting development that merits further studies, said Dr. John Arthur, professor in chief of the Division of Neurology at the the college of medicine, Department of Internal Medicine, according to whatever these people are. Some COVID 19 survivors often have long lasting issues, weeks to months after infection. Researchers from Stanford University recently found that the most common um, long COVID symptoms include fatigue, shortness of breath, and an inability to concentrate, often referring to as brain fog. Okay. A recent study found that COVID 19 vaccines, through, though, can cut the risk of long COVID 19 systems, especially for fully vaccinated people, as I wrote, yeah. Okay. So, at the end, like I said, the campaign is to get you, see, like this right here. If you want to approach the people this way to get them to take the shot, hey, listen. Hey, I can see it. Anybody listening to me right now can see it because they know what I'm saying. Well, so, but it ain't for me to be knocking the hustle, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I know COVID is real. I'm hoping that everybody involved has you know um better intentions. Now, the most I would say is you um if you feeling insecure about taking it, take it in areas where you feel that those people they would want to preserve, if that makes sense. Meaning that if the if they was shipping out certain kinds of shots, I look at it like it would be like how they would do like Job Corps or something, where like if you from a certain area, they're gonna send you to a certain kind of location. Like Job Corps has many locations, but if you from a certain area, say your zip code is something, they most likely will send you to this type of. From what I understand, I've never been to Job Corps, but from what I understand, that's kind of like the premise of how that works. So if you feel unsafe, that maybe where you at, it might not be, something helpful. Go take yourself somewhere where you feel that this might be a safe location for you and yours. That's all. I mean, that's the most I could offer at this moment. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know nothing else. So let me just put slide over here real quick. Right. So wanted to put up the Street Skelzy. That's my book, Street Skelzy, Knock 'em Out the Box by your one and only, Juice One Up, aka M.A. Wade, right? And don't you can go on Amazon, look me up. I got the book up there. Throw on my grand strains, as you can see, the big G. Saying I'm grand and strains, aka that gas. What you blowing on? I'm blowing on that gas. You know what I'm saying? So, I just wanted to do that. Don't forget, you can catch me on these sites right here. I got I'm on a couple of different platforms. You can catch me on anything from Twitch, where I be Maroon Goon. I be playing up on there, mainly playing that Call of Duty. We can run anytime you want. But that's mainly it. Thank you for polying with your boy, hearing me out. Just wanted to come through. Like I said, tomorrow I wanna talk to you about some things, outside of just the news, but just, for the community and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta forgive me, I got like music playing in the background. But you know, outside of that, I'm about like I said, I'm high, starting to zone the fuck out. I want to be up in here looking stupid and shit. Play me some chess in a second, but y'all have a good night. You know what I'm saying? Peace, peace. Remember, this your boy Juice Wanna. You know what I'm saying? With another episode of Smoke and Jokes, where we indulge us in the greatest of herbal essences. And today's show, well, is brought to you by 50 Shades of Great. Look at me. You know what I'm saying? Make no mistake, man. I'm like at the highest shade of them 50 shades of great right now. Trust. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So we out here. Peace.